What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Syberia, the world before, and this is episode 3. We actually figured out how to open the chest after it took me like 30 minutes, and we ended before it showed Leni's movie she directed. So we're gonna carry on today, and it's going to start us off with the movie she has directed. So as always, if you're new, do drop a follow on the channel. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel if you are watching this on YouTube. Let's go. Let me just get my notepad open so I know what we can name this episode. Okay, let's see what Leni's movie is. Literally going through a whole ass movie. Ah, there's the painting. Nice. We watched the whole ass movie.
Interesting footage. Let's see what's on the other reel. I should rewind and remove the first reel before putting this one on.
Movie night part 2. Oh shit, this is a reel I'm able to can interact with. Okay. Inspect. Okay, cool. Is everything that side? Yeah, we went all the way back. Okay. Let's inspect behind the curtain. So we're actually filming the movie now. Oh, and we almost fell. Oh, there we go. That's insane. This is the first game that has reflections in a mirror.
Leni didn't say she filmed a fight between Dana and Leon. I'd better go back and see her to find out about it.
Ask Leni about the fight. Oh, she's over there now.
Demoiselle Leni, I saw the film you shot of Dana and Leon.
So Junta kept it. She got so cross when she discovered I'd rummaged through her stuff. She most certainly had secrets of her own, that one.
I know it was ages ago, but can you recall what happened between Dana and Leon that day?
You do like flogging a dead horse, don't you, Fräulein? But as you please. Since Junta never let me use her camera, I decided not to ask her anymore. Like that, she couldn't say no, could she? And that's when I heard them arguing.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna play as Dana now.
How could you agree to this, Leon? How could you?
I told you I had no choice. The local guide for Baltayar can't do it anymore. He got injured.
Why don't you just refuse then? It's their stupid expedition, not yours.
Look, Dana, I didn't want to tell you, but...
But what?
Frank Huss, that brute from the other night. He's the one that made the call here. In other words, he's taking revenge by sending me to the other side of the world with the Origin expedition. And he said that if I refused, something might happen. Not just to me, but to you as well.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You're a Vegarian and so are your parents, right? Well, Huss says it won't be long before the Brown Shadow is in power, and he made it clear that something was brewing, and that you and your parents would be first on the list.
What list?
I don't know, but it can't be good. Then he said that other Vegarians would follow.
Dear God.
Dana, darling, the world's gone crazy. Promise me you'll be very careful. It will be all right if you just watch yourself and what you say. I've asked Junta to stand by you just in case. It won't be long, darling. Half a school year at the Music Academy. I'll be home for Christmas. Promise. Oh, come here now, my pretty Edelweiss.
Don't call me that. You know I don't like it.
It's true, though. That's exactly what you are, my pretty Edelweiss.
If you keep that up, Leon Kobatis, I'll find you a nickname too.
Go on then.
All right. Your nickname will be Highland Painter from now on.
Not sure my Veganese artist friends will like it, but why not? Beautiful, isn't it? I could stay here forever.
Just going back and forth with the refuge now.
There, Fräulein Walker. That is all I have to say. I hope this time you have what you need to continue on your journey.
Thank you, Demoiselle Leni. But there is just one more thing. You mentioned a music academy? They must have ledgers and archives. Maybe I'll be able to find out whether Dana left an address there.
Well, it hasn't moved. It's still in Varden. Go to the musicians' district. It's right next to the musical square. That's all I can tell you. So if you don't mind, Fräulein...
I'll continue my search.
Is it really worth your while to keep looking for Dana? Is it not just another pipe dream, Fräulein? I get the impression there have been others.
I prefer to look at it as a calling. Besides, I don't have much choice. Thanks to you, she's a part of me now.
As you wish. I hope you find what you are looking for.
Thank you. Again. I've got everything I need from here, I guess. Best get back to the guest house. Get some rest. I'll go to the music academy first thing in the morning.
Turn to the tram. The tram is so far though.
found her, my sweet Katusha. The girl in the painting. Her name is Dana. Dana Rose.
That's nice, Kate. Real nice.
I'm gonna find out who she was, just like I promised you.
Nothing more than a good old adventure to forget your grief, I guess. You should go, Kate, or you're gonna miss the tram. There will always be a train for you.
This person is still watching. Return to the guest house.
Oh, gosh. What a day. I hope Oscar's okay, wherever he is. I'm not abandoning him. I just need to find him. Closed. It's late. Frau Wagner must have gone to bed.
I can search more now.
It's a shame that Demoiselle Leni is so modest about having been a member of the Resistance. She's a true hero.
So let's see what dialogue comes about.
No results about Dana. She probably never got famous. Huh. Junta. Demoiselle Leni told me a lot about her. But was she some kind of spy?
Already did those organizations. Did the brown shed already.
Nothing relevant. The expedition mustn't have led to any major breakthrough, I guess.
We did people, we did that. Now we have organization. Now we did organizations. Search locations. Maybe we have new ones. Really. Baltoya. Okay, we don't really have any new dialogue on the older
The more I
searches.
discover about Dana, the more I get the feeling I'm only scratching the surface of Vaughan's history.
New Jersey. This is 1983, so it's quite a few years later.
Is that you, Katie?
Yes, Mom! I mean, who else can it be? Looks like Mom's friends came over again last night. She's been seeing them a lot since what happened to Dad. Maybe too much.
So we now playing as Dana's daughter, I guess.
Another letter for Dad. Last time it took Mom days to find the strength to open it. Grandpa and Grandma from New York gave it to me for my last birthday. I really ought to read it, or at least dog-ear the pages so it looks like I did.
Your father and I would like to express our deepest sorrow at what happened to Richard. We are worried about your welfare, darling. So you might be a fully grown adult, But we still worry about you. We wanted you so much. You were a miracle child. So even now, as a young woman, you do with your daughter of your own. It is hard for us to see you suffer. You have always been our pride and joy. Just remember, we are here for you should you need us. We will always be here for you as long as we breathe. We shall be with you with whatever happens in the spring of your birthday. Remember to let us know if you want us to stay with you for a while until you're back on your feet, and we shall be down as fast as you can say, Jack Robertson.
The piano that Mom ordered will soon be here. Couldn't bring myself to tell her that I wanted a drum kit instead.
Yeah.
Mom bought those again.
Interesting.
Wow. I hope I get to travel around the world too when I grow up.
She's bright.
Oh, hello, Munchkin.
Hey, Mom.
Is everything okay, Katie? How are you doing with your homework, Munchkin?
Oh shit, I forgot I could go upstairs.
You forgot your music box.
Is this not
Be careful with that, please, Munchkin.
Sarah? Who is Sarah? Anna Rose. Did you change your name to Sarah? Oh, I'm so confused.
Where'd this come from?
I already told you. Your grandma and grandpa gave it to me when I was little.
Doesn't look like it's from New York, though.
I don't know. Must have been in the family forever.
I just love it.
You've always liked it. Ever since you were little.
Will you give it to me when I'm big?
Maybe, if you're a good girl. When I get old.
Oh shit, I just realized
will
Kate
that be?
is the the person we're playing as a kid over here. I didn't look at the kid's name. It only popped into my mind now, Kate Walker. So Sarah is the mother. I only realized when I saw the bird. Okay, back in the flower district now.
But when?
In a very, very long time, I guess. When I'll be gone.
Dear Kate, wherever you are now, despite the sad news it contains, I hope this letter reaches you in time.
Oh, give it a rest, Olivia.
Dear Kate, wherever you are now, despite the sad news it contains, I hope this letter reaches you in time.
Oh, give it a rest, Olivia. Ah, what the hell? You want me to call you Olivia? Fine. I've survived worse criticism.
Okay.
I shouldn't put it off. I better call Olivia while I have the courage.
Sarah Ackerman has passed away. Oh, this is the letter we got when we were in that cell. Okay, so where is the phone? Oh, the cell phone's at the bottom.
Who do you think you are, Olivia Foster? It's easy to judge and lecture me from New York. You know nothing about what I've gone through, of what I've had to endure since leaving Hans.
Hello? Hello? Mr. Kenton, is that you? Who's there, please?
Olivia, it's me, Kate.
Kate? Gee, it's so weird to hear your voice after all these years.
Got your letter, Olivia.
Kate, I sent it 2 years ago.
I know, things have been complicated.
Complicated. I see. And so when are you coming back to New York? You know, to visit your mother's grave?
You know I can't come back, Olivia. I'm still wanted by the police over the sale of the Vorarlberg factory.
Oh, I haven't forgotten, believe me. If only you knew how much the accusations hurt your mother. Visits from the police, the requisitions, and just when she was diagnosed, too. And yet the poor woman never stopped hoping that her daughter would come back one day. Or at least call to help her in her final days.
I'm calling precisely because I do care. It's just that ever since Katyusha's death and escaping from the mine, well, things have been, complicated. And then there's the woman in the painting, Dana.
What are you talking about, Kate? Just listen to yourself. None of what you're saying makes any sense.
Olivia, please.
Kate, Okay, listen to me. I thought you had plenty of time to think about how you abandoned all of us. Me, your mother, Dan, or even that poor Mr. Kenton. And maybe felt at least some remorse. But I guess I was dreaming. All you do is keep chasing castles in the sky and ignore those who care about you.
I get why you're mad. Do you think I'm not mad at myself?
Well, I hope so.
But there's nothing I can do now to change what happened. It's over, Olivia. All I have now is the woman in the painting.
Oh, Kate, I should have known. And I should never have asked you to call me. Goodbye, Kate. I hope you find whatever it is you've been looking for these past 3 years. One thing's for sure, though. You wanted to be alone, and that's how you're gonna stay.
Okay, let's go, kiddo. Another day, another page. A new day in Vaughan. I must take the tram to that music academy where Dana Rose was a student in the 1930s. With a bit of luck, they'll have kept her records. Demoiselle Leni told me the music academy is near the musical square. Maybe Frau Wagner can tell me more.
Musical square.
Ah, hello, Miss Walker. Ah, Miss Walker, did you sleep all right?
Fine, thanks.
Now, is there anything you need?
Everything seems to link the person I'm looking for with the Second World War and the rise of the Brown Shadow.
Terrible times were those, my dear. Especially when Vaughan was occupied after the annexation of Ostertal. Thank God I was born just after the liberation.
I see. But I guess you had to grow up with the after effects of those events.
Oh yes, dear. There was a kind of conspiracy of silence where everyone suspected each other, even their close friends. Did any of them collaborate with the enemy? And if so, was it through like-mindedness or simple cowardice? Were they responsible in one way or another for the arrest or death of a family member?
Oh, it must have been awful.
A terrible time, really.
Well, the person I'm looking for is from the same generation.
You'll just have to hope she managed to survive the madness then.
I'd like to go to the music academy. Can you tell me how to get there?
You just need to take the tram northbound to the musical square.
Is there anything I should know about the academy?
To tell the truth, it's a little glum nowadays. Especially when you think it was once the jewel of the town. The students came from all over the world to perform on the musical square, you know. Pity. It's since lost its panache of old through lack of students and means.
I went to the Zilberspiegel Refuge yesterday. Oh, magnificent.
I won't disagree with that, Miss Walker. Those mountains are the pride of the town, just like old Leni.
Leni is highly respected in Vaughan because she was a resistance fighter during World War II, right? Well, I heard about it when I was at the refuge.
Leni Renner might be a grumpy old spinster, but to us she's still a heroine. Pity the same can't be said of her father, though. Still, everyone has their cross to bear, as they say.
What do you mean?
No point gossip-mongering. The war was a dark time in Vaughan for everyone, see? Best not stir up old memories.
Well, I guess I should get going. Thank you for your time, Frau Wagner.
Feel free to ask if you have any more questions.
Go to the musicians district by the tram. We need to go to the musicians district. Or the music academy.
Looks like this district has been more modernized than the antique shop district.
This is how we started the game. We came here. It'd be interesting to see how things have changed. So some of the things are not able to be inspected.
Don't do that. Stop it. Oh dear. Help. Help. Someone. Help. Put me down!
Oscar? Bet you can't catch it! Don't you dare! Put it down! Right now!
Alright then.
Oscar!
Oh, let's go finally.
Are you alright?
I had a bit of a bumpy ride, but I am glad to see you, Kate Walker.
Oscar, oh, I've missed you so much.
I say, this display of emotion is most unreasonable, Kate Walker. I do hope you don't plan such profusion every time I change bodies.
It's just that I've been worrying about you. Where were you, Oscar?
Well, the mechanical instinct of my host took me for a ride, all across town. It took me the whole night to tame it, and that's when I bumped into those little rascals.
Yeah, lucky I was in the area, huh?
Quite. So, Kate Walker, what has happened since we parted at the Balaton River?
Maybe we should just sit down for a second, Oscar. This might take a while.
I guess we finally found Oscar.
And that's when Demoiselle Leni gave me the address of the Music Academy in this neighborhood.
I see, Kate Walker.
You must think I'm crazy, huh? Running after that girl, Dana, who must have died ages ago.
Well, Kate Walker, you know I have difficulty understanding illogical thought patterns. But in the end, what I do understand is that you need to find her. Is that correct, Kate Walker?
Yes, that is correct, Oscar. I'm glad you're taking it so well.
I don't see any fundamental difference between crossing Europe in search of mammoths, traveling on ostriches in an irradiated zone, or following your double. These are not things an automaton such as I take into consideration.
Any other thoughts, Oscar?
Well, I guess I could ask you where we are heading, but truth be told, it doesn't really matter. I will follow you wherever you lead, and for as long as you require my services, Kate Walker. That's what an automaton does.
Thank you, Oscar.
Oh dear, I hope you're not going to become physical, are you?
No, I was just going to give you a pat on the back.
I would rather you refrain from having such thoughts. I am not a dog, you know. Whatever next?
Anyway, we'd better get going, Oscar, and you'd better keep out of sight.
Oh dear, I don't suppose I have any choice.
Now we have Oscar.
Yes, Kate Walker? How is your research going, Kate Walker? Is there anything that requires my assistance? It's all very humiliating for a sophisticated automaton like myself, you know. I'm counting on you to transplant my mechanical heart as soon as we come across an XZ-2000 automaton. Is everything all right, Kate Walker?
I'm so glad he's back.
Is it really necessary for me to be shut up in here, Kate Walker?
Sorry, Oscar, but I don't want to run the risk of losing you again. Victims of the genocide committed by the fascists during the Second World War. Oh, so many deaths. I hope Dana made it through.
Oh, that's where we do the initials, isn't it? Interesting, so that shop is still there. What's that? Is that the Music Academy? Let's have a look around first.
Wow. Pity I don't have time for some sightseeing.
More restaurants and stuff.
That brand was everywhere in New York when I left. And now they've even got branches here. Looks like they've tried to blend all these new shops into the original facades. It doesn't make it any less a tourist trap, though. Strange. I can't open it like this. It looks like it's been mechanically sealed.
Due to the forthcoming computerization of the mechanical orchestra, Optical Square playing this piano is strictly forbidden until further notice.
I don't think I'll be able to open it directly. I only know Dana as a waitress at the refuge, and yet everything seems to fit with her here. Not hard to imagine her coming here to the music academy to study. And who knows, maybe Leon waited for her outside one day as a surprise after returning from his Baltayar expedition.
Music Academy, here we come. Eviction notes, jeez.
So that's the famous Vaughan Music Academy? It's not what I was expecting.
Guten Tag!
What now? If you're from the council, you can come back when I'm not so busy.
Oh, sorry, you startled me.
So, now what do you want? Council minion?
I'm not from the council. I'm just a visitor here. I came because I was hoping to look at the file of a student from the 1930s.
Oh. I'm sorry, It's just that I haven't time for digging up old files from 70 years ago. I have way too much to do here, you understand.
I can tell you're a little overwhelmed. Where's the rest of the staff? Or maybe a student could show me.
You are standing in front of the rector, and the only employee of this academy. My name is Maximilian Mahler, and it falls upon me to manage everything on the premises. The maintenance, the archiving, and the lot before we close next month. So, if you don't mind...
I'm very sorry to hear that the academy is closing. And I can see you're extremely busy, but I've come such a long way to see it. I'd be so grateful if you could locate it. It's really important to me.
And so is this place important to me, too. And I would love to hear the mechanical orchestra play one last time before the academy closes. But, alas, I can't, can I? Unless,
Unless what?
Well, you know.
All right, then. So if I get the mechanical orchestra going, you'll get me that file, right?
Oh, of course, Fraulein. Of course.
Okay, I'll give it a try. Believe it or not, I have seen mechanisms like the one on the square before.
Well, in that case, I promise to give you the file in return for your services.
Thanks.
But I must warn you that the square has undergone some transformations over the years, and some parts of the mechanism may be difficult to get to.
Don't worry, I'll make myself thin and slide between the cracks.
You'll find some of them scattered around the square, and some of the others you'll find in the clock tower. Now, if you'll excuse me for a second.
What are you...
Now, what is the name of that student you're interested in?
Rose. Dana Rose.
And what were the years she attended our illustrious academy?
In the 30s. 1937, to be precise.
Oh. And here it is. And here you will find the annual inspection reports of the mechanisms by Frau Beckmann.
Frau Beckmann?
She was the rectress of the academy during the years you spoke of. These are from 1937. You see, I have a marvelous memory regarding archives. This is why I have chosen Frau Beckmann's, because there's something in here regarding that Edna Droz you spoke of.
Dana Rose.
Quite. You will also find some sheet music with annotations. This is the Hymn of Wagen, which you must play on the piano on the square in order to activate the Orchestra of Automatons. Once you have fixed the mechanisms, of course. All right then, here you go. What are you waiting for?
Do we even know how to play the piano?
This sheet music corresponds to the piano part for the Hymn of Wagen. This sheet music corresponds to the piano part. Someone's added annotations. They could help me play the hymn on the piano on the square, like the rector asked me to.
Huh?
I wonder what it's supposed to represent. The report that the rectoress of the academy filled in with the help of Dana back in the 30s. According to the present rector, I should find all the information I need to repair the mechanisms on the square. Music Academy Inspection Report, October 12, 1937.
Today, I was due to inspect the musical mechanisms that enable students to give a public display of their talent and enable us to showcase the quality of our teaching to the people of our beautiful town.
Yeah, we're back in 1937.
Like every year, I needed a volunteer from our students to help me during the inspection, and this year's choice was obvious.
I'm fine, really.
Well, you're looking off color, darling, and on edge.
No, it's just that I haven't heard from Leon since he left with the Origin expedition from Kantar. And also,
Well, we've got company. You'll tell me later, Dana, darling. Meantime, be good and stay safe.
You too, Yunta.
Is everything all right? You look under the weather. We don't want one of our best and brightest to fall ill now, do we?
I'm just a little worried, that's all. About a friend who has left on a long voyage.
And who was that lady?
Just a friend I met this summer.
You do keep some surprising company, Fraulein Rose. Anyway, I have something for you that will take your mind off things.
Oh?
Would it interest you to see the mechanisms that enabled you to perform so brilliantly here last spring?
That would be wonderful.
Good. Come and join me at the kiosk when you have a moment. But don't be too long, though. Come and see, Fraulein.
Incredible.
Isn't it just? You see these flags? Each mechanism housing for each musical automaton on the square is represented by one of these flags.
Fascinating.
Today is the day they are being serviced. Each mechanism has been inspected by an Academy maintenance man. In theory, they're all functional. But if you like, you can go and see these maintenance men on my behalf and fetch back their respective reports. You would be doing me a big favor, as I have to inspect the piano in the kiosk. And also, it will give you a chance to take a peek at each of the automaton mechanisms.
Automaton.
Thank you. I'd be delighted.
Now, take this. You'll need it to open the maintenance room that leads to the most impressive mechanism of all, that of the clock tower.
Thank you, Frau Beckmann.
Do you have any questions before you go?
Do you know who built the mechanical orchestra? My father told me it didn't exist when he was young.
They were built by a strange young French inventor by the name of Vorarlberg some years ago that destroyed the town. He was moved by the legend of Vera Schönberg, that virtuoso who died in the fire. So he offered his talents to rebuild the city and create the mechanical orchestra.
When the mechanical orchestra played along with me last spring, it was incredible. But how does it manage to play at the same tempo as the piano? It was almost like in a dream.
Oh, it wasn't dream work, Fraulein, but clockwork. The piano is connected to the mechanism that you are going to inspect, and the hymn of Wagen played on the keys. That's what sets the rhythm and the intensity of the performance, and that's what triggers everything else.
Vera
What happened to Vera Schönberg? My mother always says it's the saddest story.
And she's right. You probably know that Vera Schönberg was Wagen's most famous musician at the beginning of the century. But her legend was truly born the night she performed a cello concerto, right here on the square. It was also the night of the worst fire in Wagen's modern history.
And Frau Schönberg, she died in the fire, right?
She did. As well as all the other musicians and the entire audience. They were surrounded by flames, trapped on this square.
How dreadful.
Dreadful indeed. But according to the legend, Vera Schönberg kept playing Wagen's hymn until the very end. She understood they were all doomed to die, and her music brought them peace of mind during their last moments.
Peace of mind.
This automaton you played with last spring was created in her image as a final tribute.
I had no idea.
Well, now you know all about the legend of Vera Schönberg. Was there something else, Fraulein Rose?
I'll go and see the maintenance team.
Good. Thank you, Fraulein.
Maintenance room key.
According to Frau Beckmann, it opens the maintenance room just next to the clock tower.
Thanks to the document found in 2005 by Kate, you can relive the events of the past it describes. Use the information then gained in the past to progress with Kate. Okay. So where exactly is the clock tower? There it is. Oh, starting with these ones.
I can hardly believe I held my concert here just 6 months ago. 6 months. Seems like a lifetime. So much has happened. Meeting Leon for a start. It would be so good if you were here now. I love receiving his letters since he left to Baltea with the Origin expedition. The way he described Kantar, the capital, made it sound like a city from a dream. We've said so much on paper. And I love to read between the lines. But since the expedition left Kantar for the mountains, no news. I just hope he's okay.
Okay, to the clock tower we go. Apparently that's not where I should be going.
Hey, careful what you're doing here, right? Don't go and injure yourself or damage any of the material.
Looks like the Rector was right, Oscar. I should be able to find the mechanisms he wants me to repair by following the circuit Dana described in the report.
They would still need to be accessible to us today, Kate Walker.
Glad to see you haven't lost it.
We need a key. I think she got the key from here, or did the other chick get the key?
If the report is right, a flag is raised only when the corresponding mechanism is working. Too bad. It could have helped me find them.
Oh, this thing finally has something to look
I
at.
believe it. Because of that van, I can't get to the mechanism. I'll have to find a way to move it. Looks locked. I can't go in.
Ah, it's the maintenance room that was here before. It should still be here by the restaurant.
According to the report, we can access the clock tower mechanism through this building, in what today must be the back room.
There is every indication that it is forbidden to the public, Kate Walker.
Come on, Kate. Gotta think out of the box. Guten Tag.
Guten Tag, Fräulein. What can I do for you?
Do you know anything about the Wagen Music Academy?
It's the large building across the square there. It used to be quite renowned worldwide, actually.
But not anymore?
Well, from what I gather, hardly anyone studies there nowadays. I wouldn't be surprised if it were closed.
Well, what happened?
Budget cuts from the town council, I guess. The academy can't be very lucrative.
I see. How come the square is so well known?
Because of the mechanical orchestra there. It used to be quite the attraction. Every year, the academy's best student would play along with it, as did renowned musicians from around the world.
Oh, that sounds intriguing. Is it scheduled to play today?
I'm afraid not. Several years back, the town council discussed computerizing it. But the plan never went through, and no one has ever heard its music since.
There are a lot of tourists on the square.
Indeed. It attracts thousands of customers every year. A veritable boon for us retail shops.
And for the people of the town, too?
I wouldn't know about that. I live on the outskirts, as do most of the people. What with the rents being as high as they are here, you know?
Thank you. I should go now.
Auf Wiedersehen, Fräulein. Come back again.
Toy of the month.
Something to drink? Fräulein? The rooms are reserved for our customers, so if you don't mind.
Let's find another way to get in. There could be a back entrance. There was a back entrance, but it wasn't.
The spare parts for the automatons on the square.
I just come down from the tower. You can tell Frau Beckman everything's in order there. The mechanism's in perfect condition.
According to what the maintenance guy told Dana, there should be an access to the clock tower somewhere in the room.
Oh, I've already checked over everything upstairs. There's no point you going up there.
I would love to be able to climb to the top of the clock tower. They say the mechanism is incredible.
Go and write out your report to Frau Beckman. There's nothing else for you to do here.
Oh. We have to locate the elevator.
The elevator Dana saw during her inspection must be right here, behind the door. I need to find a way to reach it. The elevator Dana saw during her inspection must be right here, behind the door. I need to find a way to reach it.
Ah, Fräulein. So, anything else I can help you with?
Well, I need to get to the back room of the shop.
This shop?
Yes, if you don't...
I'm sorry, but it's strictly forbidden to the public. Besides, why would anyone want to go back there?
Well, it seems that the back room has the only access to the clock tower, which is where I need to get.
I'm sorry, but it's against company rules. I can't allow it, Fräulein.
Okay, thanks anyway. Okay.
So maybe now we can go through the back door.
I should be able to get through it, if I can reach it.
Salt mines, deja vu.
Good. Now I just have to find the elevator to the clock tower.
Must I remind you that we are here illegally, Kate Walker? The employee will be very surprised.
According to the report, the elevator should be behind there. Let's hope it hasn't been walled up since. There. Okay. Just need to clear the passageway.
Elevator!
They're still magnificent, in spite of their age. I wonder how long it's been since they were activated. Looks like I need to put that key in the mechanism to activate it.
Yeah?
That's it for the engine. Now I should open those large doors.
Well played, Kate Walker. You seem to be on the right service the rector asked of you.
Thanks, Oscar. But I still have to find the other mechanisms. Looks like spare parts for automatons.
I guess we have to go all the way around.
Must I remind you that we are here illegally, Kate Walker? The employee will be very surprised to see you coming out of his back room.
Now we need to repair the automatons on the square.
An automaton musician. Looks exactly like Hans's style, like at Bohogstadt. I don't think they mentioned this code in the report.
I think we need to be with her to see the code now.
The maintenance man said it was functional. I shouldn't touch it.
Ah, so we're supposed to do this. So, ACDG. ACDG for this one. There's no numbers. I mean, there's no alphabets. Oh, it's going on alphabets there. Oh, I can just about see the numbers. So what is that? 884. I could have just moved it. 1973. 1 9 7 Okay. So we have A on the second one. Okay. This one needs to be A. Cool. And this one must be D. G goes right to the bottom. This one should be D. Okay. Why doesn't this one want to go more down? Oh, because of that thing. You're joking. That's not how that should be working, though. I have an idea here. Okay, cool. This needs to be G. Okay, and this one, A, C, D, G. A, C, D, and G. Okay, is that how it was? Those two are out. D, G, C is in, and A is also in. Just make sure it's in the right spot now. There we go.
Half done. Let's see what's next.
Nice. And we have this one.
You can tell, Frau Beckman, this automaton still works correctly, but it's so filthy that it won't last long. It's going to take me the whole day to give it a good clean if it's to get past winter.
Hey.
Oh, it had to fall to me. Oh, it had to fall to me.
Can't even see what's written on from here. Zoomed in, but not enough. I can see the last digit looks like a 6. Was not to blur it out. Up, if you can go this way.
Oh, it had to fall to me.
There has to be a way we can get him to move.
Come back and see me once you've got the reports from the 4 maintenance.
The 4 maintenance man. Is this one of them, I guess?
So you're the one Frau Beckman sent, are you? Well, you can tell her there's no problem with this automaton. Just needs cleaning up and a bit of oiling. Have a gander at the mechanism if you like.
I think there's one more on the side over here.
A part of the mechanism was damaged, but I changed it. You can tell Frau Beckman everything's in order now.
I should go back and see Frau Beckmann.
Okay.
This looks complex.
I feel like this is something we'll need to do. But we need to figure out a way to...
I need to find the owner.
Okay. Not him. I wonder if there's something else we could maybe... Maybe the owner's in the coffee shop. Nope. Finding the owner of this thing is going to be quite a mission. I was thinking maybe we could just call the damn thing and get them to leave. Oh, that might be him. Oh, it's just the guy on his bike.
Looks like they've tried to blend all these new shops into the original facades. Doesn't make it any less a tourist trap, though.
I am so confused.
Looks locked. I can't go in. I need to find the owner.
Prima. So I would guess it would maybe be this guy, but no. It looks like furniture and stuff. Quite possibly, maybe. Unless that person might be somewhere here.
I've still got to activate the mechanisms mentioned in the report before leaving the square.
See, I have no idea where we're gonna find the owner of this thing now. Maybe the barista knows?
I'm sorry, but if you're not going to drink anything, I must ask you to leave.
Holy shit. I've never been this confused. Let's go speak to the other guy. Maybe he has something to say on it. Oh, we can phone the number. It would help if I remember the number. Back to the van. I knew that number would come in handy, because I remember seeing a phone. I just forgot that it was by that guy. Okay, let's take down this number. Five 123 888 321. Let's go phone it. Yeah. Eight 321.
Wagner Baufirma, Dietrich. Guten Tag.
Hello, excuse me, but your van's parked on the square and it's blocking the way. Would you mind moving it?
Oh, sorry about that. I'm with a client nearby. I'll move it right away.
Thank you.
Okay, at least that's the van done. We can get 2 out of 3 fixed. Okay, so here we go. So numbers are upside down, so obviously we go in the other way. So 4, 2, 5, 3. Four, 2, unless it's reversed. I think it's reversed. So 4 will probably need to be on the other end. Okay, so 3, 4. Unless maybe it's the other way around. So 3, 5, 2, 4. Nope, those numbers have to be on the other side. So if it takes 1, 2, and 3, and then the 0 is there, so 1, 2, 3, 0, possibly. This would be 2, so you need 1, 2, 3, possibly. So 1, 2, 3, this was a 5. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And I just fucked it up. Unless it's not that one, it's this one. So 5, 3, 6, 4. Six or 9. Definitely not that one.
Better try another one.
Must be some way I'm able to...
If only it could be as quick every year.
Maybe I should try 4, 2, 5, 3 again, but then exit out and go to this thing. Don't think so. Yeah, let's write these numbers down and then try and figure it out. So we got a 4, a 2, a 5, and a 3. Okay, so let's just figure this out. 4, 2, 5, 3. So clearly this is not the code. It needs to... This is what it shows on the back. So from when it goes there, it's 1, 2, and 3. So I need to work for it like that. So from the back, that's 2. Okay, so now it needs to go 3. 1, 2, 3, I think. Okay. And what would be the closest here this way? That would be 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So in 5, and we need another 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what was the other number? Was number definitely 3? Is that a 3 or an 8? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then 2 it will be in line. 1, 2. Ah, had to be upside down. Holy shit.
Impossible. That doesn't work.
I was not.
No, I don't.
No, Kate Walker. It won't work. I'm afraid you are mistaken, Kate Walker.
Holy crap. Okay, so we are going up. He's over here. Ah. So the very first one is closed. That one is open, that one is open. So closed, open, open, closed. So closed. Oh shit. Open. That one's open. That one should be closed then. Closed, open, open, closed, I think. Let's start here. So that's closed and open, right? Okay. So this thing has to be like that as well. So the dot has to be there. Cool. So that's the first one. So the second one is 2 opens with the dot at the bottom. It's this one. Nice. Third one is the 3 lines with the 2 open at the bottom. So it's that. And then the final one is 2 opposite each other. Okay, cool. Now I guess we just... Okay, which one is this? That is closed. That is open, that I know. Open, that one is closed. So open, close. So there's 3 that's open, that one's closed. And that's all of them. So then it should be closed, open, closed, closed. So closed, open, closed, and closed. think that's it. For that one.
There's no air flowing through. I must have missed something.
Yeah, and we need to do this side. Oh shit. Okay. This looks much more complicated than the other side. Okay. So let's start in the first row. It's closed on the first and in the middle dot is open. So this one is open, that one is closed. Okay, so that's closed. That one's open. That one needs to go all the way around. I'm probably gonna have to move this one. Get this one where I want it. There we go, just like that. But now, new question is, how do I get this one back up? So that one has to go up over there. That one like that, that one stays like that. So this one has to stay there. This one comes all the way down like that. There we go. I just had to move it properly. Okay, so I think those four are right. Now these two... Okay. Okay, so those two are fine. And then we get to the next one. Holy hell. I think that one must look like that. And then the other one goes down. Okay. That one is fine. This one needs to go down all the way. Like that. This one needs to go up. That one needs to go down. That one is already down. This one needs to go up. Shit. Okay. So complicated. That one stays as it is. I think that's all of them. Hopefully.
There's no air flowing through. I must have missed something. There's no air flowing through. I must have missed something.
There we go.
Something's wrong.
What? Okay. Close dot open. Close dot open. Okay, cool. Open. Two big dots for the small one. Open. This one needs to be open, that's why. I think that was the mistake I had.
Something's wrong.
Okay. So open that thing. Okay, then we come down here. Close, open. Close, open. And then over here it is open, closed with a circle open there. So open, close, circle open there. And then the one below is circle dot circle. Any dot. The E stuff at the bottom. So that one must be closed. Where does this one go? Where did this one come from? That looks open. I would freaking hope so. Nice. Goddamn, that one.
Now. One more to go.
That one was a real mission and a half. Okay, now we just have this one which we have to figure out how to get the guy to move.
Oh, it had to fall to me.
Maybe if we speak to her, we might walk away.
The report ends here. It doesn't say what happened next.
I think it contains all the information you need to repair the mess.
I need to figure out how to get this one now. Okay, this one looks like it opened a bit. I'm just gonna try and make up numbers I can on this one. This is one I need to figure out.
I don't think they mentioned this code in the report. I don't think they mentioned this code in the report. Given the condition of that door, it should give way if I force it a bit.
Impossible, Kate Walker. Such an act is illegal.
Let's just hope that no police come by here.
Oh, okay. So I couldn't get a code for it.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
Do I have to make it the same as the other one? Or is this like a completely new one? Where's the code I had for the other one? I wrote it down in one of these notes. Trying to find... I don't know now. Can't move anything.
Looks like a part is missing.
That maybe be... Aha! Oh, can you imagine if I never looked at the clock tower? Okay, so then I can delete all these notes on the numbers and things I've been doing.
Okay, I think this is the last one.
That's right, Kate Walker. You have to go back and activate the piano on the square like the rector asked you.
It says question him before, so let's go and talk to him. I can't go back to Dana, so... that is done. It's kind of weird. Okay, let's speak to him.
Excuse me. Hello?
Now what?
Why is the academy going to close?
For the simple reason that we have no students. No students, no lessons. No lessons, no academy.
And why are there no students? That's not a stupid question.
Because the mayor has taken away our grant that enabled our institution to become famous the world over.
Why would he do that?
Oh, budget restrictions, apparently. So, no staff, no students.
No students, no lessons. I get it.
But, between you and me and this counter, I'd say that's all just a pretext to get us out of the building.
And why would anyone want to do that?
To make others rich, of course. Property developers who are going to slice our institution up into shops, apartments, and office spaces, just like they've done with all the other buildings around the musical square.
To play the piano properly, and I haven't played piano since I left junior high. My mom bought me one when I was a kid, but it really wasn't my strong suit.
There's no need to worry. You don't need to be a virtuoso to activate the mechanism. The mechanical orchestra will come out if you play all the notes in the right order, regardless of the rhythm. You just need to know the basics of music reading.
I see you're not a fan of modernizing the square.
Oh, the council, in its great wisdom, deemed it outdated and unpredictable for the musical automatons to be triggered by the best student in the academy, or a soloist, or a virtuoso visiting Vargan. Not to mention buskers, they certainly don't attract any tourists. No, what they thought was they would electrify and computerize the activation of the mechanical concert. So it would happen on a schedule, like an attraction.
Did they do it?
Oh, the talks went on, but nothing was ever done. And so the square has basically been abandoned. And the mechanical automatons have fallen into disrepair.
I'd better get going then.
Right.
Time to go play the
Good luck with
piano.
the mechanisms, Fraulein.
It looks like this wheel is designed to activate the piano's engine, thanks to the dynamo effect, Kate Walker.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to put my thinking cap on again. That doesn't work.
Hmm?
All the mechanisms on the square are working. I just need to deal with the piano now.
Maybe if we play the piano some more.
I can't play. The engine is off.
I don't understand this one.
That doesn't work.
So something must be done here. Why? Oh, stretching. Oh no, my eyes are itching. Okay, let's figure out what can we do here. It only allows me to move this thing though, I don't understand. There may be something else. Oh. Okay. Maybe. Oh.
Poor little thing.
There is no need to get sentimental, Kate Walker. The automaton was made for a specific purpose. It has no notion of sentiment. Indeed, I would go as far to say that it was a basic monofunctional automaton, unlike some of us more evolved automatons, built to serve several purposes.
Where is the... Ah, there it is.
Broken.
Wait, Kate Walker, I am
You finally get to use it.
automaton.
Yes, and built to serve several purposes. Off you go now.
Using Oscar.
I see. You still haven't lost any of your irritating habits, Kate Walker.
Look on the bright side, Oscar. Thanks to you, the piano works now.
Well,
Let's see if she remembers how to play. We're basically just living over Dana's life as we're going into it now.
is everything all right, Kate Walker?
It's the same. Exactly the same.
I beg your pardon?
The song I just played with the automatons, Vaughan's hymn, it's exactly the same melody as the one my mom's music box used to play. I used to listen to it all the time when I was a kid. We never did find out what it was.
And finding it today represents a major breakthrough, because?
Because it means that there must be a link between Vaughan, my mom, and probably Dana, too. Dana, who looks so much like me.
Ah, a family connection then.
I don't know, but it's possible.
I wonder
And
if
you can
she's
be
like a
sure as
long
hell
lost
that I'm
sister.
gonna find out as soon as I've picked up Dana's trail again. Come on, Oscar. Our dear Mahler owes us a file.
Did I already mention how humiliating I think this is?
Oh, you did, Oscar. You did.
Dana's file. This game is very fun.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. I enjoyed your concert so much. Now I can retire fulfilled.
Glad to have been of service. I believe you have a file for me.
Of course, of course. Here it is. Dana Rose, just like you asked.
Thanks. At last! Dana's home address in 1937. A detached house, it seems. Number 20, Brücke del Nebel. The Bridge of Mists, huh?
Found what you were looking for?
I think so. Well, thank you. And goodbye.
No, thank you, Fraulein.
Back to the tram we go. Nice. Let me just see something. 1 minute. Oh, this thing really doesn't like it, huh? Dana's old house. I feel like the tram is always like a safe spot. Yep. Alright guys, I think with that being said, we're gonna bring this episode of Syberia the World Before to a close, and next time we can do another 2.5 or 2 hour episode and carry on the story. Oh wow, this thing made me tired. Anyway, with that being said, thanks for watching. Do follow the channel if you are new, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're watching this on YouTube. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.